Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks again for joining me once again here in our Rise of the Volkan series, where we discover and explore Stellaris' Infernals species pack. We're on patch 4.2.4, and this is eruption number 15. We're overlooking the Sim-Tanaska system here, which is kind of an backworlds kind of system. It's currently being ravaged by what appears to be a particle storm, as you can kind of see that orbiting through. And as you can see, I'd say we're 20 to 25% of the way through the Galactic Firestorm. Now, the Galactic Firestorm is basically our goal with the Saurian people. And that goal specifically is to ignite the galaxy, destroying all life except for us in it. We're doing very well in that war, but there is still lots of work to do. We've got our 6 systems that we're holding right now, and we've had our entropy conduits kind of going through and igniting each one of these stars. So as time moves forward, what we're going to see is that this situation, the Galactic Firestorm situation, is going to advance a little bit further. And we're not sure what's going to happen. 10 to 200 here is the first point, and then looks like 200 to 300, and then 300 to 350 is that last little bit. I think we have a reasonable shot at getting this done. As you can see, there are 2 places where we have split the pie into almost 3 pieces completely at this point, which is great. The problem is that we've got a defensive fleet right here. We've got another battleship fleet that is coming online here. And then if we scroll back around the galaxy, we've got the 8th and the 12th. These are going to be familiar units for those of you who are regulars to the series. They are holding on to the Eminaria system, which is a place where the wormhole drops us out over into Detinal, which is a pi system that we currently hold, which might actually be very useful for us coming up in the future here, because this actually gets us access to the lower central part of that galactic arm. Moving back around the galaxy, once again, we have the 16th Battle Fleet, which I believe is actually ready to go. And these guys are on the move. They're going to be, looks like, headed to Lyges. We might be just charging through here to come out. Oh, I think they're going to be holding this point, yes. So they're going to be going down through here. They're going to be holding Lyges. And this is kind of a 2-way choke point for us to contain the Omnians. The other choke point being, well, I guess they can still kind of get out this way, but Zavaris, we need to keep an eye on this big chunk of fleets here. There's the Sildorian and this Meldrian Combine. They're kind of out of position to threaten the center. So this will be a defensive force. I'm comfortable with the defensive force here. I'm comfortable with the 9th and the 13th holding this area, although if they decide to bring everything here, it's going to be a big fight, because the star base isn't quite built out just yet, although we've got all of our hangar base. We have to keep a very close eye on that. Before I started recording, it looks like they're headed to Tish, which is fine. Let's see. That's pretty much where we're leaving things right now. We do have the 15th Battle Fleet hanging out here. And I think that the 10th Mixed Assault Cruiser Fleet, these guys here are probably going to, they just came from the south here, from Iriga, and I think they're going to actually help the 10th out. And we're going to let the 14th handle Tybee as this choke point. I'm not super worried about Elgarat, this endpoint here, because of course there's quite a bit of effort that you'd have to go through to get to that point, somewhere down through here. So that's why it's important for the 16th to tie up at Lyges. So they can get around, but they're still coming through Lyges to get into Vulcan space. Now, this part here is actually kind of important for us to hold as well. So, like I talked about a minute ago, we might have to bolster. That's how you say that. I might have to bolster this up. So far, so good, though. Kasora is the one that's linked here. And having a foothold here kind of gives us a little bit more visibility. Since we're not really spying on the Omnian Empire. All right, well, that's the situation that we have found ourselves in. And it is just now about building up the Galactic Firestorm. So far, the Saurian Guardians, this fallen empire, has not awoken. And we don't plan on awakening them. They've been... they got a 450,000 fleet power fleet here. If they decide to come waltzing through here, we're going to be in pretty deep trouble because we've got a lot of our fleet power is dispersed across the galaxy. So that might be a challenge here. But we'll keep those ships online as long as we can. We'll start advancing time.
Enemy station. Life thriving in the cold void.
I'm going to keep an eye on this one here.
Probable.
Looks like they're pulling back, or they're splitting, which is fine.
Starbase under assault. Our starbase was reduced to ash.
Galurum has been retaken. Yeah, that's fine.
Lighting up hostile fleet.
Just keeping an eye on exactly where all of this stuff is at. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get away with that. Is this fleet ready to go? Not quite.
Council agenda ready.
Impenetrable border is going to be nice because it will give us those 20% hull points on star bases, upgrade cost, and war exhaustion. And the next thing is, can we do our Flesh is Weak? Yes, we can. So let's get that going as well. Now, where are my reinforcements here? Okay, so the 11th and the 6th are actually pushing...
Our starbase was reduced.
pushing up here.
Lighting up hostile fleet. The enemy has quenched our
Oh yeah, look at they're actually starting to break contain here. This will be an interesting jump here for our battleships. Keeping an eye on... Yeah, see all of those guys took off.
military station extinguished. Our starbase was reduced to ash.
65k fleet coming in. Where is this? This is a Federation fleet. Yeah, they're going right after him.
Lighting up hostile. Our starbase was reduced
Excellent.
to ash.
Yeah, that's fine. It's actually kind of an important system for us to hold as well, if I'm thinking about it, because we don't really have... We could upgrade this starbase. It's cheaper and faster to do it right now. Well, that might have been a foolish waste of resources, considering...
Construction complete.
Oh, excellent. This is kind of a crazy system here. There we go. That'll keep that construction ship busy for a while. Let's see how Tibby is working. 65 days, so just about, yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Lighting.
Walday. Okay, they're taking this one over. Oh, hey, you know what? We can't downgrade it. That's really not important for us to hold, and that's a pretty significant fleet. So we'll just let them take that. It's not that big of a deal. They are putting in a significant amount of resources.
Base was reduced to ash. Construction complete.
So Tybee is now on the upgrade here. Let's spin up another upgrade as well. These two systems, I think, are going to be the ones that we have to get up and running as quickly as possible.
Research completed. The spark is now aflame.
Excellent. X-ray lasers, I guess, is where it's at. What other research topics do we have here? Cruisers going up by 10% on the hulls is okay. We're kind of sunsetting our cruiser fleets, and we are over our fleet limit right now. Patasu got a negative trait. Okay, it's a scientist. Monthly energy credits minus 5%. Ooh. He is the head of research. Let's see if we can do something about that. It's really awful. Let's hire this guy. Let's get him off of the council for Patasu. Sorry, buddy. That's just not going to work out. We have to keep our energy credits up, and 5% is a huge hit.
Firing at enemy station.
Keeping an eye on this monstrosity over here.
Starbase was
The Diab system? Oh, okay. So Pi is psionic. Interesting. You guys are destroying this world. Oh yeah, it's almost dead. Let's go back to Rochelle. Rochelle? Rochelle? I keep saying Rochelle. I don't know why. Keep upgrading. Those star bases are going to have to be really, really nailed down. Let's keep an eye on this big fleet here. They're not moving. Treasure trove. Okay. Sturl. Okay. These guys could come back through Diab. Almost halfway there. So far, so good. Excellent. We've got a whole bunch of star bases coming online. Time to upgrade. There's so many entropy conduits coming through here. I don't know if they can even take them. Trappist, welcome to the fold. Excellent.
Research completed. The spark is now aflame.
Trappist is good to go here. 395. We've got mixed industry here. We've got engineering research. Let's build one of these guys. And then can we bring... What kind of jobs do we have? We can bring some folks over, right? Pull 600 from Bourse. Some from Rent Beacon. How about Saurians? $1.6K. That should be good enough.
Starbase was reduced to ash. Construction complete.
We got some research coming in. Cruiser holes. Excellent. Autocannons is very small. Mining station output would be nice. Living metal, we have the option, but that's going to be a permanent option. It's actually a good chunk of the way done. Shoot, you know what? I think it's probably autocannon. Even though I don't think we're going to use it, it's just nice to have all of the options, as it were. Ledges. Yep, we need to keep upgrading this one here. Let's put a shipyard and its crew quarters, and then an upgrade. Yeah, some of these hard points, it's really all about solidifying those hard points and just keeping an eye on any incursions. Where is this? Sturl. Oh boy. I think they're going to lose that. That's okay.
The enemy has quenched our fleet.
Now, here's an interesting point. I'm thinking about this a little bit more. We've got like... What is that? Almost 55k in fleet power just sitting here guarding this point. However, if I jump over through the wormhole and I come out into tunnel, this could be a... I don't know if it's worth going through all of this. But these guys have been taken out there. And so the question becomes should we pull... I mean, this has got a big station in it. We could upgrade that. We could put some defenses on there. It seems like these guys should move up. And it looks like there's one colony here. We just have to be, you know, real heavy on our toes. And just know that these folks here can come out of Detonal. Detinal. They could come out of Detinal. We just have to keep an eye on this fleet, because this fleet could end run us. Like, they could come up to here and then come down through here and come back towards Auriga. The problem is that the Auriga fleet is almost done. And once they are done... This is the 17th. Once they are done... Yeah, we're just waiting on one more battleship. Once they are done, they can actually move off. We've got another fleet here. This is going to be the 18th. make it one word. Make it simple. We can go over here. This is going to be a new game piece for us to play with on the chessboard here. And they're starting out here at Syliv. So it would seem that we actually could do some... That will push, this fleet forward. We can send the 16th back around to the center. And the 18th can kind of relieve them at Liges. Let's go back here to our crisis meter. We're at 108k. What's our crystallized entropy coming in at? We're at minus 61, which is fine. I don't think we're going to run out. Let's keep these fleets coming out.
Firing at enemy station.
Nope, you're coming back to Sturl.
Lighting up hostile. Firing at enemy station.
Let's keep our espionage going on Pi. I don't know why, but these guys seem to be the largest threat. Good on their economy, but that's about it.
Life thriving in the cold void. Improbable. Impressive. Our starbase was reduced to ash.
They're just trickling these guys through, and our entropy conduits seem to be doing a pretty good job of just holding this area, which is hilarious to me. Another storm coming through. We're almost halfway.
Firing at enemy station.
This has actually been reopened.
Lighting up hostile fleet.
We almost have the pie cut in half. If we take out this... Ooh, they've got the Aura of Hunger, I just noticed.
Has quenched our fleet. Starbase under assault.
You're done. Okay, auto-construct.
Lighting up hostile fleet. Our starbase was reduced.
They finished off that colony. Do these guys just get, like, free reign to go through some of these? I feel like maybe they do. Like, there's not a huge threat here yet. And we've got plenty of reinforcements right here. I don't see any big fleets aside from, kind of what's hanging out over here, which they keep, like, breaking up and moving around. Right, so that's safe. The 18th is getting built. The 16th is holding this place, no problem. This might cut Pi down to size. So I'm thinking we won't take Detinal because they will need, they have to be basically a permanent garrison here until Pi's threat has been choke pointed off, and it's not choke pointed off yet. So I think we'll go down through here, and we'll just take some of these star bases real quickly.
The enemy has quenched our fleet.
Because I don't think that they have the muscle. It's going to be very difficult for them to concentrate forces to break through one of these.
The spark is now
X-ray
aflame.
lasers. Dark matter drawing. Building cost -5. I don't know that we need the dark matter. We'll just go with building cost.
station. Lighting up hostile fleet.
Entropy conduits seem to be a little bit overbalanced. Like, they're just a little OP, in my opinion.
Enemy has quenched our fleet.
Like, we keep burning them up, and but they're causing enough chaos to make it really difficult for these guys to amass forces. Like, we've got
Fleet.
enough stuff here to where, you know, things could happen. And they are one jump away.
The cold void. Improbable.
Okay, let's keep an eye on that one.
Our starbase was reduced to ash. Military station extinguished. The enemy
Okay, it looks like this might be a run.
firing at enemy station.
Nope, they're pulling back.
Military station extinct.
Okay, so they're gonna fight over Diab. Keep that going. Yeah, 92.
Lighting up hostile fleet.
Are they working their way back? Looks like they might be working their way back here.
The spark is now aflame.
Oh yeah, they're definitely coming back.
The enemy has quenched our fleet.
Let's move these guys back up.
Station.
They decided not to come through here. They're not breaking through here. Actually having that fleet from... Oh no, where is it? Yeah. Ushmanaria, and bringing them over here to play defense is actually going to be a real big benefit to us. Tybee is ready to go to a citadel. That's 1,000. Tybee is here. Yeah. It's like 3 years on the upgrade track. It feels like there's only one choice here. It's battleship hull points. It's 10%. And then for society research, I don't think that we're going to be... Oh, you know, starbase capacity would be nice, but deep space citadel is probably where it's at. I don't think that technology will arrive in time. Well, maybe it will. I don't know. We're well over halfway. We're almost into number 3 here. I think we need to get these guys involved here as well. We're going to send the 17th forward. This is going to be the 19th here. And let's find out where the 19th Battle Fleet is coming up at. It's coming up at Bohr, so this one is probably just going to go jump straight to the center once they are ready to go. Let's pick a leader for them here. This seems very resolute, Boho. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually really good too. Let's take that. Excellent. Boho is done, and I think the 18th still needs a admiral as well. Yes. So let's bring them into the fight. Very aggressive trait. Very aggressive admiral there. I think I'm going to take Iron Fist. I don't want my fleets retreating. That seems like a very bad idea. So Bofsu, just making sure that we've got admirals on all of these fleets. Really, really important. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, looking at the galactic map, I mean, we've got easily possessing 50% of it or so. I meant to bring this up at the very beginning of this eruption, but there's something worth noting here, and that is, where are these guys at? The Magmorian Accord. These guys down here, they're also infernal species, and I think that when the final bomb goes off here in the center of the galaxy, I think that they're still going to be around. And I haven't quite worked out. I haven't quite worked out how that's going to work. If that makes sense. I'm not sure. Like, are we going to continue to play the game? Go up to Citadel. We still have 6,000, so we need another couple thousand here. Yeah, they're definitely bringing a sizable chunk of fleets back.
Construction complete. Military station extinguished.
Let's see here. Let's move. Oh, these guys have been friends for so long. Those two guys, you guys go ahead and move up to Diab. And let's just see if we can cause some chaos there. This is Reshel, so Star Citadel.
Our star base was
They're bringing their forces this direction for some reason.
military station extinguished. Firing at enemy station. Construction complete. Lighting up hostile fleet.
Excellent. The 6 has finished their repairs. Hostile fleets. You get a spawn? Yeah, that's fine. The idea being here that we're going to try and take on a few of them at a time instead of all of them at once. Because here's 10, 6, that's 46, 52, 60k. That's a battle that we probably can't win unless we bring everybody forward. So, you know, that might not be the right choice here, especially with the 17th, like 5 jumps out still. So we'll go ahead and withdraw. Yep, all these guys going up to citadels. And then we've got like tons of building to do.
Military station extinguished.
Nothing going on up here still. It's a race against time. A cascading firestorm impends. Soon, the galactic core will erupt, cleansing our enemies and cementing our dominion over the stars. But the galaxy refuses to embrace our radiant future. Though the newly forged hyperlanes, they plot to invade our staging grounds and undo everything we built. For what? To preserve their cold, stagnant darkness. We cannot allow them to interfere. We must hold the line at the core until the firestorm ignites and reduces them to ash. Okay, so I guess this is just like a warning. We might see some escalation. Maybe some military units charging towards the core. Let's take a look and see how things are looking here. 3 ships away. Everybody looks good there. We still have only 3 fleets sitting here, but it's roughly, I'd say 60 plus 110, so 170k fleet power here. Nothing rushing up towards us. The Fallen Empire has not declared war, although maybe give them till the end of the month to see. These guys are en route. I don't know. We'll see. These guys just amassed here on Diab. This might actually end up being a big battle at Datinal. And then we've got another fleet down here. Once these guys, they go directly to the core. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So let's just keep an eye on the situation. Continuous monitoring is the best bet.
Construction
Automated. The 12th Mixed is up and running again. Linzar, yep, that's fine. Lots of PI fleets running through this area right now and really disrupting the entropy conduits.
Firing at enemy station.
Let's see what these guys are doing.
Complete.
Yep.
The enemy has quenched our fleet.
So they're coming back for Dib. Some of them are breaking away here. Excellent. Oop. Detinal. Yeah, we can do some hangar bays here. We can get rid of that hydroponics bay too. I think we want crew quarters. This is going to become a hard, this is a hard, we're not giving this station up type of thing. And I want to upgrade this star base to a citadel, but I'm looking at my alloys, and this is a critical station. It's very important. It's not as critical as Iriga or our core. So that's what we're going to be handling.
Starbase under assault. Our starbase was reduced to ash.
We're going to hold these guys back.
Construction complete.
Elijah's. I think we're going to stop on the upgrades once again. We'll just go hangar bays here. And then shield hit points, that's not really a big deal. Sublight speed and combat disengagement, that'll hold them there. That brings us uplink. Yeah, there's almost no question. The targeting computer is just super good, it seems like. Let's sell those. And we're going to buy... Yeah. We'll just use the market. Yeah, the Omnians have turned into kind of a nothing burger as far as threats are concerned. They're rebuilding a whole bunch of stuff, and I think given enough time, they would probably become a big threat. But given that, I don't think that they have that type of time. The Senate has ratified the creation of a standing multinational military force intended for the defense of the galactic community. This Galactic Defense Force, GDF, will recruit its personnel from all community members who are also required to contribute resources towards the construction of its fleets. With the GDF being placed under the direct command of the Omnian administration, current galactic custodians, some fear that this potentially massive armada could be used as a tool of oppression. Others have applauded its creation, referring to it as the galaxy's first line of defense. This pathetic fleet will be exterminated to the last ship. Yeah, but we don't have to kill it. We'll let the galaxy do that heavy lifting for us.
Firing at enemy station. Construction complete.
Now. Oh, you're insulting us. I've never even heard of you guys. There's only a 10K fleet here. Are they going to come back? They are. Oh, you're cheeky. All right. Send the 8th to Maz.
The enemy has quenched our fleet.
Hello. You look entirely too cold. Let us warm you up a little bit. Some milk run.
Hostile fleet.
Oh. We have another set of friends to play with.
Starbase under.
How many people coming back this way? Anyone else want some? Okay, so nobody did anything. Send the 8th back up to repair.
Our starbase was reduced to ash.
Definitely trying to maintain control of this area. Don't see any big fleets popping up here. I think it'll be a while before they can muster a Galactic Defense Force fleet.
Lighting up hostile fleet. Firing at enemy station.
Ah, the ever... This is just a place of hell. Everybody has... these 4 systems here just seem to change hands all the time. Ah, okay.
Our starbase was reduced to ash.
Don't really appreciate that, guys. Oh, they can come from here. Okay. Yeah, my bad. My bad. We'll fix that. Let's send the 17th. And the 8th back out.
The enemy has quenched our fleet. Lighting up hostile fleet.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Tibby, what are you building here? Perhaps. Oh, just energy deposits on the star? Battleships are fine. 10 frigates. A cruiser and another frigate. So 2 different kinds of frigates. 11 frigates. 10 plus 1. Maybe we just keep some folks around on Maz. Because I've got 3 fleets here. 34, 29, and 34. So that's 70. That's 100k right there. This is basically 80k, and they're 1 jump away from one another. So yeah, just do your thing. Yeah, we basically have to hold these 2 systems now because this has become like a choke point. Is this... Oh, this is ready. Let's send that battle fleet up to Tibby. Excellent. How about up here? It is as well. Head on down to Elijah's. And the next question that we have is... That's not how you check. Minus 115. Do we spit out another one of these fleets? Is the next question. Oh, cool. Because if we do spit out another fleet, I think that gives us an opportunity to maybe, like, end run some of these. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see what I'm pointing at. End run some of these guys over here on Pi. I think I'm going to do it. There's no reason not to. They haven't been able to touch our battleships. They haven't killed a single one of them.
Firing at enemy station. Starbase under assault. Lighting up hostile fleet.
So we can just send some guys down through here, purge some colonies. Patasu is retired. Okay. Chakta, let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna burn this guy here. I don't think we're gonna need any more science ships. I know that sounds weird, but...
Construction complete.
Look at, we're in phase 3. We're doing very well. They have no fleets that are about here. They've just basically pulled their fleets back this direction, which doesn't really make sense to me. You'd want to be pushing to the galactic core. No one's coming through here. We're looking fine over here. Okay, so then the 16th. Hop down on through there. Come out at Moa and go to Tybee.
Construction complete.
Excellent. It's going to reduce our... Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I thought this was ship weapons range and starbase modifier ship weapons range. I thought this was for ships. Maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. Let's do the listening post instead. And what that's going to do, I mean, it'll be next year, but what that'll do is we'll have the opportunity to kind of keep a closer eye on what's going on nearby us. We definitely need some visibility in that sector of space.
Council agenda ready.
The flesh is no longer weak, or is less weak. Military buildup seems like a prudent move here.
Construction complete.
Oh, that poor army. We're holding the line, guys. 75% of the way there. The year is 2384.
Firing at enemy station.
I don't know what this construction ship is doing, but don't go out that way. Come on. I guess technically we have cut the pie in half. This is completely isolated.
The enemy has quenched our fleet. Firing at enemy station. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Let's see. Tybee. Okay, excellent. Let's build some hangars. It's our best chance of survival, I think. And then let's do... Boy, I really like the target uplink computers. Yeah, let's hold them here. We can do a listening post. And it's kind of like up to one of these. We could do the defense grid supercomputer. That's fine.
Firing at enemy station. Construction complete.
This is Ushmaneria. This is over on our side of our neck of the woods. Feels like this is a great place for a couple of anchorages and just maybe a single hangar bay. Listening post, crew quarters. Naval Logistics Office. Give us a couple more bonuses there. sure. I don't want to spend stuff willy-nilly, right? But also we can afford to get some advantages from this. Galactic Firestorm is almost into number 4. Oh, wow. In a time for unity. In a time for unity, Pi is going after the Sildoran hegemony. You got... I have no words. They're going after this big empire over here. Your empire has been sawn in half, cloven asunder.
Construction complete.
What possibly could you be thinking? That's unbelievable. Get some hangars going. Yeah, like I can't, you know, I can't even make heads or tails of it. Whatever. Perfect.
Military station extinguished. Lighting up hostile fleet. Firing at enemy station.
You can't possibly think that you're going to take an entropy conduit with 900 fleet power.
Construction complete.
Boopa Crow is re-elected again. Re-elected. It seems like the same guy gets elected every time. It's pretty crazy. Archmelee. This is kind of a forward station. Man, I'm really torn. I don't really know what to do with these guys anymore. We're just kind of like clicking things at this point. Give us a little bit of everything. That might not be the right way to play this, but... we just got to be holding these things. And I don't see any threat. You know, our biggest enemy is going to war with somebody else. That you could use some tweaking, I think. You know, really. I don't know how you're...
The enemy has quenched our fleet.
How did these guys get here? They haven't taken this one. Oh, this is going to be bad. I don't know how I get these guys out of here. Oh, I know. Tubin, Dastamon, Ramus. Or I could just go Tubin, Dastamon, Lyjas. Yeah. This is our 20th. I totally forgot that I had commissioned this fleet. And I didn't realize that the Omnians still hadn't taken this, and I was like, how did this fleet get here? And how I told them to go down here, but they didn't. Why didn't they? And it's like, oh no, they can't. They're literally trapped. Let's give them a new commander. Hire him anyways. Daco. Love it. Amity? I don't even know where this is. Oh, it's right there. Okay. A little bit of a threat here.
Complete.
Shall we? We get access to another building. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
The enemy has quenched our fleet. Construction complete.
Sure. I'm not even super concerned about...
At enemy station.
I'm not even super concerned about their intelligence, or their espionage. I'm not concerned about it, because the truth is that they've got their resources allocated up here on the Sildoran hegemony, which doesn't make any sense at all. 460 days. And the Galactic Firestorm kicks off. I don't like that either. Let's take a look. Maybe it doesn't matter. It just might not matter. I thought there was going to be this huge military push.
Lighting.
Balatanya's ruptured. Right on time. 425 people here. Can build that. Let's do an automation building. Civilian industries. Why can't I do the other one? Oh well. Almost ready to send some people out there. Oh, entropy conduits are great. They're like these perfectly formed elements of chaos that just absolutely disrupt everything in the galaxy.
Up hostile fleet.
You know? The 18th is sitting here. You guys can upgrade.
Our fleet is prepared to bring the heat.
20th is going to come out. Okay. Go into Tubin.
Lighting up hostile fleet. Firing at enemy station.
I really don't care about moving against the Omnians, you guys. I just want to get this fleet out of here. And apparently the only way to do that is by jumping through their territory. Keeping an eye on what's going on over here. Get that starbase, or the Deep Space Citadel taken care of. Look at all those fancy Ember battleships. Excellent. Bring the 20th back this direction, and the 18th can go up here.
Our starbase was reduced to ash, firing at enemy station.
That makes me laugh. I thought they were going to take that. I mean, maybe This is just shipyards. Let's cut back on some maintenance there, shall we? I don't want them to be building fleets out there.
Hostile fleet
There's no point.
firing at enemy station.
What's going on in Kira? Shall we look? What is the matter with you, Kira? Just been waiting for a long time. Automation, upkeep, production yard. Let's take an automation. 20%. Service core depot. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's move that Hollow Theaters up. That's going to help, I think. I haven't even done any colony management during this eruption. That's really sad. No wonder that colony is so deprived. It needs some tender loving care, some attention. The 20th is back in action. Excellent.
The enemy has quenched our fleet.
You know what? Just because. I don't care. We're gonna have such overwhelming forces. We're only losing 130.
Lighting up hostile
We can basically just dump all of our cruisers as soon as this is done. Oh, we're sparking a diplomatic incident. I didn't realize that. That's fine with me. Diplomatic incidents are sometimes the best type of incidents. What do we have? The 14th, the 19th, and the 16th, and the 15th and the 10th. Yeah, I don't see. We're going to be able to charge out at this point. It's happening. 22 days. And we just, like I said, we weren't going to get this in time. Deep Space Citadels. I don't know that this matters. But we'll do it anyways. 20 days. I don't know where this is going to happen or how it's going to look. Oh. We have destroyed a Grand Archive 10 days before that archive was probably set to be destroyed. The galaxy is ours. Okay, so a whole bunch of stuff just... Oh my gosh. A whole bunch of stuff just happened. What just happened? Oh. Well, a bunch of stuff is still around. Okay. Guys, this is it. Galactic hyperthermia is over. The galaxy is ours. We have fanned the flames of victory. Let's go back to the Abanic Veil. We have fanned the flames of victory from the galactic core to the outermost stars. The firestorm that has reduced our enemies to ash. They lacked the vision, the courage to embrace the glorious future we claimed. The galaxy is ours. In this new order of fire and fury, planets boil with magma and light, set aglow by swelling heat of red giants. Entropy surges through every system, ours to harvest and bend to our will. With each passing day, our empire grows richer, stronger, unstoppable. We have consumed the galaxy and remade it as a blazing beacon of our dominion in the void. And one day, perhaps, we'll cast other galaxies into the pyre. My goodness. Habinte Unified Worlds has been extinguished. The Saurian Guardians have been extinguished. The Saurian Guardians have been extinguished. The Saurian Guardians have been extinguished. The Omnians are gone. And they are no longer custodians as well. Our fiery home needs no tepid weaklings. And I think that's it. Yeah, we won the game. That's a pretty low score, 23,994. Definitely below the Saurians. Nothing's left. Crystallized Singularity. This is our reward for blowing up the galaxy. Let's see. Energy weapon damage, energy weapon fire rate. Physics research will also generate energy credits. Passive effects is just plus 10 physics. Seems great. Well, I don't really have much more to say. I mean, from very humble beginnings here, you know, on Saris, where a star basically blew up, shed its outer shell, exploded, and from the ashes, the Volkan Directive arose with a singular purpose, singular task, to unify the galaxy under their flag. And, you know, if I'm being honest, I didn't think that this would happen quite so rapidly. I thought this would be a little bit longer of a series, but we somehow managed to push through, and with very little resistance. I think eliminating the Saurians and making life difficult for the Omnians was the key to all of that. So we'll leave it there. Thank you once again. Thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I certainly enjoyed the playthrough. I'll probably do a little retrospective on this, where maybe we go after the remaining empires and eliminate them, thus securing the galaxy for only the Saurian people. But I'll probably form that video in... That video will probably take the shape of a review video and maybe a retrospective on the gameplay that went on in this series. So maybe look forward to that. That would be Eruption 16, if it comes. All right, well, from the surfaces of Saris and the system of Vulcan, I bid you adieu. And until next time, find somebody and don't forget to hit them with some kindness. Bring a little bit of warmth into their life. We'll see you next time.